Hey guys! Hi! So, this is my second Facebook Live training, Psychic Empath training video, and I would love to know if you can hear me or if the quality of the visual is okay. So just tap a heart or put a thumbs up, and then I'll know that you're here and that the quality is pretty good. Yeah, so I'm excited because for me, stepping out and doing these kinds of videos, I'm really shy about it, and it's I'm stepping out of my comfort zone big time. So yeah, here we are. And do you like my Buddha? I put him up for the video because I thought it would be kind of fun, and then I realized that if I stood up, it looks like I have a little halo. It's funny, hey? Anyway, so the great thing about these Facebook Live videos is that you can hop on and watch them anytime. You don't have to watch it live, but it's always fun if you do. And I get to share with you some wisdom and knowledge that I have going on, that I've experienced or learned about lately. And today there seems to be a theme. Today MJ Dahmed and I recorded our second Oracle Talk radio show, Oracle Talk Hour. And we were talking a bit about Mercury retrograde, because the Mercury retrograde is going to take effect on the 6th or the 9th, I'm not sure. And yeah, and so I feel like people are really starting to experience some shifting of energy. There's some really strong energies. I've had friends who don't have a lot of anger, feeling angry, even like raising their voices at their children, and they're not normally like that. And also just a lot of feelings of conflict can come up with people, and it's kind of interesting because with Mercury retrograde, it really like pushes the stuff we bury deep down, and it pushes it up, so we kind of have to deal with it in that time. And it lasts until May, this one. And yeah, so keep an eye out if you're sensing conflict in other people and you're feeling a little scattered and a little having a hard time focusing your energy. That's probably what's happening. We're already feeling that effect, so that dynamic. And so I'm going to share with you a couple of grounding techniques to keep you grounded and centered so that you're not dealing with yeah, the chaos too much, unless you welcome chaos. I mean, that's totally fine too. So, one great exercise to do, which we did last time, my last live video, was to have your hands on your heart and your hand on your tummy and close your eyes and just take deep breaths and listening to your body and following your breathing. So this is also great for anxiety. So if you want to do that with me now, wherever you're sitting, so just taking deep breaths through your nose and breathing it out your mouth, just to release and get that energy moving, to release any toxins in the body when we do that. So that's very yogic breathing style. And if you're tuning in, hi, this is a grounding exercise, and it really helps me to really get centered and quiet the mind. So just breathing through your nose, hand on the heart, hand on the tummy, and exhaling through the mouth. Just get that fire, that energy moving out of your body. And so that's one really great exercise. You can do it at the bank or wherever you are in town, and no one needs to know what you're doing. You can just be like, whatever, who cares? So another great grounding exercise is actually being barefoot outside. It's really, really powerful when we are barefoot outside, because the sensories in the feet actually tap into the earth and we connect. And often we don't always feel connected with one another or connected in life and have direction, because we are disconnected with Mother Earth. So it's really important that you maintain going outside and you maintain connecting with Mother Earth and giving her some love. So that's 2 grounding exercises. The third one, which is a little more active, is basically allowing yourself the time to do some exercises like yoga, running. Anytime you're physically moving your body, that is going to ground you, because you are releasing toxins. You are tapping into your full body, and allowing yourself to exercise is going to give you that feeling of energy, going to make you feel powerful, strong, so you can deal with those emotional things that might come up during the Mercury retrograde, which we're going to be moving into, and allow you to really tap into your physical self and your physical energy. So yeah, so there we go. There's a few little exercises. And if you're really sensitive like me and really empathic, then you're going to feel other people's energy a lot stronger than you're used to, and you may take it as your own. So if you're in someone's energy who's angry or wants conflict or invites conflict, rather than engaging in them or taking their energy on as your own, it's helpful to step away, actually remove yourself from their energy. And if you can, put that hand on the heart, that hand on the tummy again, and breathe out their energy. Physically see it. So visualization techniques really help. Another thing that really helps remove negative energy from yourself, because we're talking about grounding, but with grounding there also comes that need to eliminate, obviously, negative energy from yourself, especially if you work with negative people. So salt baths are really helpful. Bathing water is a very good conductor for being in spirit. Water is everything. We are made of water. We drink water. Water has this magnificent ability to clean and cleanse. And bathing can be a very powerful place to connect to spirit, do meditation and whatnot. Because I'll tell you the truth, like if I sit in a salt bath and I meditate or I do journeys, they're very powerful, way more powerful than if I just do it in the air. So that's something to think about. You can visualize everything coming off of you in the bath and going down the drain. So I'm excited because I'm talking about like health, like your spiritual health, your emotional health, because we're moving into the retrograde. And with me pulling my cards today, it's funny because I'm using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I don't know if you guys have seen that deck. And the first card that I pulled is Healthy Lifestyle. And it says, it's from Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regular for optimal health. And I thought, wow, that couldn't be any more fitting, because we're moving into spring in North America. And as the sun's coming out, we're starting to feel more energized. We're moving out of our dens and our retreat and nesting, and we're moving out into the world where the leaves of the trees are growing and things are rooting and seeding. And we're going to be putting our hands in the dirt, gardening, some of us. And we have possibly let go of our health and wellness during the winter, and we may not have. But it's important to take care of yourself. The number one thing that you can do for your family, you can do for your marriage, you can do for your relationships, is take care of yourself. And a healthy lifestyle is eating a healthful diet, getting adequate sleep, exercising for regular optimal health, and honoring when you need to rest. Honoring when you haven't exercised, and instead of blaming or being hard on yourself, just set that time aside. Maybe you have to schedule it in. And understanding that when we take control of our mind and our physical bodies, then we can actually take care of everything and any chaos and drama or conflict around us, because we need to be strong to do that. So, healthy lifestyle. For me to maintain this balance in life, which can be very difficult, I find that I have to do my exercise in the morning. I'm not sure about you, but I find I have to get up early and I have to either go for my run or do my yoga practice in the morning, because I feel throughout the day I'm just too busy and I don't have time later in the afternoon. So that's something to look at. What is your schedule? What does your schedule look like? And book that time in for you so that you are optimally healthy and happy and fit in your physical body. So, healthful diet. This is a good one. Because diet isn't just what you're ingesting in your mouth, food-wise. Diet is what you're ingesting through your eyes, so what you're watching on television, what books you're reading, what music you're listening to. Are you listening to a healthy, full diet? Because I'll tell you, lots of people will listen to music that has negative wording, and those things will show up in their life. It's very fascinating. Words are very powerful. So are you ingesting just one kind of genre of music? Maybe you need to open it up a bit. Are you ingesting news all the time and just seeing the depression and the sadness in the world? And is that affecting you? Are you getting anxiety? Are you afraid to go out at night? So really looking at your whole diet. So then I pulled another card, so we'll move on from that. And it's from my Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, which I love. These are very beautiful cards. And I got the Fire Elemental. Ignite the fire within me. I ignite the fire within me. That connects me to the divine. So I'll show you this beautiful card. So I pick up passion with this one. So I'm eating a healthful diet. I'm having a lovely time balancing my life, because we know that it can be challenging. But I'm also igniting this passion, this fire within me. So let's just see deeper into the meaning of the card and see what it says. So the element of fire is an extremely powerful force and must be handled with caution. So those of you watching are probably very fiery. It is associated with the will, passion, and change. Fire represents the divine spark that resides in all of us. So this card is asking you to find the fuel that ignites this spark. Finding your bliss will assist you in connecting to the divine. The energy of fire will stimulate your passion and determination, which will help you through the changes of your life. So we are moving into the retrograde. So this is a time to really look at what you're passionate about. Really look at what ignites your passion, what you're excited about. So maybe taking an art class, if you feel inclined to take art classes or dance classes or a painting class. Maybe you need to express yourself in other ways, or really tap in to something you've been ignoring that you're passionate about in your life, and understand where that's coming from. So for me, I love doing art, and I find that unless I take a course, I don't actually create it. So I have to set that time aside. And what else, what makes me really excited and passionate is creating things with people. So yeah, so for me, it's telling me that I need to start tapping into creating and doing more groups with people that's more passionate, that are passionate about spirituality and the things that we like together. So yeah, so we've talked about grounding. We talked a little bit about the Mercury retrograde, and we pulled the healthy lifestyle, which includes everything that you're ingesting, from what you're hearing people talk about to what food you're putting in your mouth, and how important and loving you should be to your body, because it is your temple. And talking about what you're passionate about. What is your passion? because a lot of us actually have turned off our passions. We'll get married, we'll have kids, or we'll follow our career, and then we lose that part of ourselves that we really love. So it's really important to honor what you're passionate about, because that's when you're truly divinely guided. So without further ado, I wanted to just mention that I'm really excited because I've launched my Psychic Superwoman program, which is for nurses, career ladies, mothers, sisters, daughters, women that are overworked, women that are underpaid. And I've launched this 6-week program to teach you to trust your psychic gifts, to tap in to who you are, truly who you are, remove the clutter, learn about the clairs, experience past life regression, experience one-on-one with me. If you choose the VIP program, we will get clear and centered in your life. And if you're just curious, ask me a question, send me a message. I absolutely would love to hear from you. So, I love you all and thank you for being here today. So have a wonderful day and send me a message if you have any questions or you want to share anything that we talked about today. Okay.